All right, so our equation is 6x minus 16, and it's an inequality. We have 6x minus 16 is greater than negative 2x, and so we're going to go ahead and move the 2x over to the left side and then continue to solve for x. So because it's a negative 2x, I'm going to add 2x to both sides here, collecting the like terms. So here, 6x plus 2x, that's 8x, and then minus 16, and then greater than, there's nothing here, you can put a 0 if you want, it's fine, just to so it looks normal. Next, we're going to add 16 to both sides, so we're just adding 16 to that 0. And we end up with 8x is greater than 16. And lastly, we're just dividing by 8 both sides. So we end up with x is greater than 2. All right, so there we have it. The last thing we have to do is the number line. Okay, and we know it continues on both sides. Sorry. All right, and then you just have to just show a little bit on the number line, like so. It's greater than 2. The 2 is not included, so you'd have the open circle at 2, and we're pointing to the right because it is a greater than 2. All right, so our second equation, we do have this multiplier outside of the brackets. So this negative 6 has to multiply with everything inside the bracket. So it's negative 6 times 2, negative 6 times that positive y. So that gives me negative 12 minus 6y, and it's less than. So now we have a positive 2 multiplying by the 3y, multiplying by the negative 6. So we end up with 6y minus 12. All right, after this, I'm going to take the 12, add that over to both sides, and that leaves me with negative 6y is less than 6y, right? Because negative 12 plus 12 here is 0. Negative 12 plus 12 is also 0. So now I'm going to just take my 6y over to the left side, subtracting 6y on both sides. So that leaves me now with negative 6y minus 6y, or negative 6y plus negative 6y, which leaves me with negative 12y, and it's just less than 0. We end up with nothing on the right-hand side. And now we're dividing by a negative number. We're dividing by negative 12 on both sides. Okay, so here, because we divided by a negative number, make sure to flip your symbol there. So it becomes y is greater than 0. All right, and then the last thing we just have to do is the number line. I'll just do the number line up top here, just because I ran out of room. And it continues on both sides. There's the 0, and I'll just put some numbers there. And again, we're going to be using an open circle, just like that. It's greater than 0, so we're pointing to the right.